What's up, everyone? So today we were waiting on parts from the Sonda, which means we're gonna be working on the E36. So as you guys know, the one thing I want to do before we shove in this beautiful drivetrain is actually paint the engine bay. A lot of you guys might think it's an easy feat, but it's not. It's a lot of freaking work. So today we're gonna get started. What I have to do is I have to actually pull the whole rest of the front end off, which isn't much. Then removing all the stuff that's in the way of paint, basically just the fuse panels, and then we'll be cutting off all the OEM brackets that we're no longer using to have a nice, clean, more shaped look. Like all this stuff right here. We don't need them. After work, Brian's gonna come down with like his more specialty tools to make this job a little bit easier. In the meantime, I'm gonna start dismantling what's left of the engine bay and getting it ready. So let me shut up and let's get to work. So the last big thing I have to take out is the fuse box, and I heard it's a nightmare to take out. I can see why, because it's bolted from the inside of the cabin, which, if you look inside, it's kind of a shit show. Yeah, so where the hell are these screws? Because I don't see them. RJ, do you know how to use that thing?
I should be asking you the same thing.
Yo, there is a lot of stuff spliced in under here. That makes me nervous. These things are already a wiring shit show from the factory. What is this? Give me a pair of like snips or something. I gotta redo all of this.
Oh boy.
You know, no wonder my radio sucked. Where do I start? There's a lot. Oh, there we go. Don't lose this. Oh my Lanta, holy shit. This is, I don't know if you guys can see this, you probably can't. Can they see that?
Yeah.
This is all not OEM. Like this isn't OEM, like what?
Oh God.
Dude, I might have to pull the dash.
It's not even in any kind of order.
Here's another piece of the puzzle right here. Favorite thing, it was held in by string. That's cool. You want a new necklace, RJ? Oh my God, what is?
It's like a clown when they do the handkerchief trick. It just keeps coming.
Yo, there is so much crazy stuff in here.
Is there anything else that's good?
Dude.
What's good?
Oh, no way.
Yo!
It's my favorite.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Dude, is this Vegeta? No way.
Well, it does make sense. This car is from Japan.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, well, actually, there's a couple more things. Oh, well, I guess I found where he kept his extra oil filters.
Nice.
Pretty crazy. Oh, who would wear these things?
Oh, probably not anybody who gets laid.
Alright, so I was hoping that this would all plug in under the dash, not gonna plug in, it could just come out, because a lot of cars are like that, but it looks like I might actually have to take apart the fuse panel right here and then stuff everything through the firewall. That's the consensus that I got, so. Oh yeah. Surprise, surprise, it's a giant mess. So we have our fuse box right here, right? So the bottom of each panel is actually its own connector that just clicks in. So we literally have to unclick all the relays and all the fuse panels from the box itself and then shove it through the firewall. What's up, B? How you doing, man?
Oh, hey, welcome to today's video with B Hall.
Did you bring the tools?
Yeah, dude, I got the goods.
You got the goods?
As they say.
Okay. Yeah, and just like that, we're out of there. We should have time-lapsed that. That was a bitch.
Realistically, it was only like 5 minutes, so.
That's the fuse box right there. So now we have to somehow get this out too. See, that doesn't make it any more appetizing though. Well, it just makes it look so much worse.
Shove it through the hole.
I'm just gonna start shoving it through and crossing my fingers. I'll tell you what, that was definitely gross.
Dude, you don't want to see that from underneath.
I don't.
It's kind of hilarious though. It works fine. That's perfect.
Yep, ready for paint. All right, so now the thing is fully stripped. I covered the windshield because, why do we cover it? Because I ruin the windshield every single time.
This is true. Anytime you do any type of grinding or anything that involves sparks, you should definitely cover the glass. Basically, all the glass in the Sonda is probably ruined, inside and out. So.
You're not wrong. I do, and I think Jip doesn't realize it, but Jip's windshield on the budget hatch is ruined.
It's like Van Gogh's Starry Night.
It's so bad. So cover your windshield. Don't forget, because I always forget. So now it's time to cut off all the brackets we're not using. So I went through and figured out what we need, and basically what I need is literally the mounting holes for the ECU cover, and that's it. Everything else can go. So we have quite a few. I mean, we have brackets there, and here, and there, and more over.
There's a ton of them everywhere.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, we go get the stuff. Jimmy, you ready?
Nope.
What do you mean no?
Yeah, I got this.
So all these brackets right here are welded on in some sort of way, whether they're plug welded like this one or like a spot weld like this one. And Jimmy's gonna have to go through and either drill or grind through. And right now he's changing the fitting on my badass little belt file. Jimmy, show him the file.
This is my favorite tool ever. Check this thing out.
This is made by Dynabraid. 3M makes a good one also. Basically every other version of this is a piece of garbage, so.
Yeah, I have the Harbor Freight one.
How long did that last?
Yeah.
One belt's worth?
Yeah.
All right, normally this is my sort of thing, but I'm gonna make Jimmy tackle. Oh, no, I'm not making him do it. He actually wanted to do it, but. There you go.
Okay. Oh, shit.
That's it. That's it. So you can see, like, this one, you went like 99% of the way. That one's almost perfect. This one fell off because it was a factory shit weld.
It's good, because then we'll just take the grinder and grind the rest of it away, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so we got one done. Now there's about 13 more to go.
Yeah, let's hit him with a time lapse.
Dang, look at all those brackets. Eh? Not too bad, right?
Nice work, kid.
How'd I do?
You did pretty well for your dinky little air compressor.
Oh yeah, so you guys could probably tell that I don't know if you can tell in the time lapse, but my air compressor cannot keep up with this tool, so it's taking a lot longer than it should. But look how crazy this looks. All the brackets are already gone. It looks so much more simpler. It's a nice clean look.
Yeah, I can't wait till it's got a fresh coat of paint on.
Right, so we still have to go through and actually grind down all the high points on these plug and spot welds right here. That's easy, but we got, what, 2 more brackets to go right here, and then we can cut off all these little nipples that you see around here, because we don't need those either. Alright, so all the brackets are cut off, all the nipples are cut off, everything we want out of the bay is cut off, right, B?
That's right.
So now we have a bunch of jaggedy ass protruding pieces of metal that just don't look good, so.
Yeah, I mean, you could see like the belt sander leaves a little bit to be desired there for finish. Jimmy just roughed off everything with a 36 grit, and now we're switching to a 50 grit.
To blend it all together.
Yeah, it's not gonna leave it so scratched.
I'm still gonna scratch shit out of it.
Yeah, probably. Jimmy?
Alright, so these look a heck of a lot better. Check them out. All smoothed out, ready to go. Now you can see they're still pretty rough. I mean, that's a pretty thick grit. What was that, 36 grit?
You can hear it. That was 50.
Okay, it's still really gritty. So this is probably my favorite one right here. I don't even know what the heck this is considered.
This is the Norton Blaze Rapid Strip Disc. Roll-Lock. That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's a mouthful. This really blends it all together, makes it look kind of nice. So I have to go through on every single freaking tack again, and then all the points that we think we're gonna weld shut. Also use this just to prep the metal. Makes it nice and easy, right?
Yeah, it's like the best thing to use for stripping paint because
it doesn't really eat the metal, right?
Yeah, it doesn't tear it up.
Well, I'm about to tear it up, so.
All right,
let's get to
do
it.
your thing, boy.
right, check this out. Look how much nicer that looks. Come on, if I'll focus. Come on, you got this. Yeah, look at that. Obviously, it's far from finished, but that looks a hell of a lot better than before. Obviously, you guys can see there's like still small dimples and stuff and imperfections in the metal, which means we're probably gonna put a little bit of Bondo on them. All right, so all the brackets are off. All the holes we're gonna weld shut are prepped. Everything's there. Now the next step is something Bri really wants to do.
Wow, that's funny. I thought you said you wanted to do this whole thing yourself.
I'll do it. All right, the next step is probably the messiest step, and that is removing all the seam sealer. So the seam sealer on these things is ridiculous. I've never seen a car use so much seam sealer.
I have.
All of this is seam sealer. That's a lot of seam sealer.
I'm not sure on the like application technique of that one. Damn, like what the hell made that?
So show them what we're using to remove it.
We're using the good old crud thug.
Wasn't that your nickname in high school?
No, that's not.
Oh my god, that thing's gnarly. Dude, that would tear you the heck up.
Yeah.
Is that air powered?
Yeah.
Damn, my compressor sucks. Well, I'm excited to see how this thing does.
She's gonna bark.
Well, she looks pretty good decruded like that.
Yes.
So obviously we're gonna re-seam seal it. We're just gonna do it in a nicer manner. We're not just gonna leave that open exposed. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, although the factory seam sealer did get in between the layers quite well.
This thing is now de-bracketed, de-burred, and decrudded, and it's good. So now it's time for a shit ton of sanding. All right, Brian wants to do some sanding tonight. All right, let's do some sanding. What do you want to do? You want to do 80 grit? Where? Oh, I love this thing. This thing's cool.
Yeah. Change that fitting, and then everywhere we just touched, we're gonna go over with 80 to do another kind of final layer of smoothing and blending to get rid of any of the 36 or 50 grit scratches that might still be there, and to prepare for Bondo.
All right, so this is what we got. We sanded everything with 80 grit, and now it's officially time for sanding, Bondo, sanding, Bondo, primer.
I think you got it right. Yeah, 100%.
And then more sanding.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's endless.
And painting.
And yeah.
We might sand while we paint. Who knows?
So this looks awesome. Super hyped on today's progress. Way better than before. But obviously, to do this right and to do it the way we want to, it's gonna be a lot of work. But we'll get it done, and I'm just really excited for the end result. I think it's gonna change the vibe of this car completely once the base painted.
Yeah, honestly, I'm really happy with today's progress. That's not bad for one day.
I'm pumped because this car has kind of always looked a little old and ratty because the paint has been so old and ratty. So I'm excited to just see a portion of it shined up and looking the way it should.
Yeah, hopefully that'll motivate you to do the rest.
It will, come on. All right, so with that, we're gonna end it for today. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content, B.
Take it easy, we'll see you tomorrow.